Good morning and welcome to your Farm and Home Show. My name is Joanna Coles, and this morning we're visiting with Whitney Carman. She's the Grayson County Extension Agent for Agriculture and Natural Resources. Well, I'm glad you're here today because you serve on our Kentucky Association of County Agriculture Agents as the liaison to the Kentucky pork producers.
I do, and I have served on that role for a couple of years now. I do have a background in pork production, and so I thought it was a really cool experience to be involved in. And so I help with basically the go-between with our agents associations and our county agents and that association. And so when they have information that needs to get out, I try to help our producers and our agents be informed of that information.
And you know, the Kentucky pork producers staff has really taken off.
They're great.
They've done great things in the past couple years, and I feel like they're taking a more active presence in the state and for our pork producers.
They are, and it's surprising because we actually do have about 1,800 farms in the state of Kentucky. I know the average person thinks, well, that's a large operation that we're thinking, but we do have a lot of backyard production and small farm production, especially in my area. And we spend about $170 million in cash receipts a year for Kentucky for pork production. And so it's actually pretty good size for our economy. And so I think a lot of what we're doing is, and Nikki and Kylie and those ladies in that office are trying to inform producers and consumers about biosecurity, pork quality, pork nutrition, education, and industry relations. So they're doing a really great job in that.
Absolutely. And if you follow them on social media,
Yes.
you can see that they're in DC, they're in Frankfurt, and then they're working within the state as well.
Yes.
But we're fortunate to have in Bowling Green the Kentucky Pork Producers Annual Meeting.
Yes, they're going to have an annual meeting for producers and youth as well, because they really tried to increase the youth incorporation in that meeting. And it's going to be January the 19th here in Bowling Green. And they're going to have a lot of great speakers. They're going to have youth education, and they're also going to have an awards banquet and a gathering in the evening like they normally do. And it's a really good experience. If you're new to pork production and you're just wanting to get into it and kind of see how the industry works and meet new people, that's a great meeting to go to.
Absolutely. They're kind of constituted with a membership type program.
They
right?
are. And I tell folks that, you know, the membership part is just one part for them. But as far as the extension is concerned, I would encourage them to go so they get the education. And being a member of that organization gets them more in tune to what's going on. And they actually fight for you on the other side of things on that membership realm. So they fight for you as a producer.
Absolutely. They do a lot of great advocacy with nutrition facts and, you know, how to cook pork. Now, I know that there's a new health program as well that we want to inform producers about.
Yes, and Kylie Trail is the person that you need to speak with the Kentucky pork producers. Her goal is to work with producers on the AgView and US SHIP. It stands for U.S. Swine Health Improvement Program. And so what that is it's basically a biosecurity, overall health and wellness approach to making sure that producers are informed, and that if you are a producer and you put your farm in AgView, it's real-time updates on traceability and sustainability, and so they can see that in case there's an outbreak. And we are aware that there are foreign animal diseases out there that we are trying to keep out of our supply and out of our production. African swine fever is one that has devastated the Middle East and Europe area, and it's going to be detrimental if it were to ever be introduced into the U.S. system. And so that program helps with traceability. And so if that happens, we can get that information out very quickly and we can monitor that, and it just makes it a lot easier for the USDA and all of those folks that are involved to do that.
Is that a voluntary program
It
now that we're
is.
just encouraging people to be a part of?
It is, and I would encourage even just your backyard producer to be involved in this, because it is a step-by-step process. So there are some things that you have to do, and that's why I say contact Kylie, because that's what she does. And so, but I do want to encourage people to do it because it does help with that traceability portion of it. Even if you have 2 pigs, or if you've got 25, or if you have 10,000, like some of our producers do, it is very important that they have an idea of what we have out there, so that in case something does happen and will have an effect on us, they can let those folks know.
Absolutely. Well, Whitney, certainly appreciate the information. If you have questions, you can always contact the pork producers here in Kentucky, or if you need their contact information, contact your local extension office. Thanks for watching and have a great day.